Hello, this is another Railbox 200 Productions business room update. Just wanted to let you know that I do have the door in. Pain in the butt that it was to get in. You see the floor panels in, mind the mess. I have been doing a lot of adjusting of the door the last day and a half. You can see it's pretty well in place. There's no light coming through between the door and the door frame, which is good. It means it will be sealed good for the winter. You see I have a lot of work to get done, as I had to do cutting to get this door. This door is perfectly leveled and square, minus the gap that's around it. Gap there, gap up there. I cut a little too high. Oh well. But for all the screwing around I did, this door is level and it is squared. You see here, something to do about that wood. It was covered up with plaster. I'm gonna fill it in with wood filler, sand it down, make it look halfway decent. This is what the people should have did to begin with. This front was really weak. Now it's really strong. The windows barely rattle anymore when you close the door. Had a lot of screwing around with the hinges. Funny thing is, I had to make the hole bigger in the top, which I made it too big because I raised the floor. Leveling the floor caused to bring the end up probably about almost 2 inches, so I had to raise it 2 inches. The door hinges, all the screw heads will be filled in with filler. I had to sand these down so they're flush. I don't know, came out alright. As I said, a lot of screwing around. I gotta get it rest of sealed up today. It is a nice looking door, as you can see. It's got a few dents on the inside, but it's got this nice oval glass in it, and the door pretty much is in really good shape, so that's the main reason why I didn't replace it. I had to fix this here. I'm going to put a piece of wood so it's flush, so it gets rid of the gap behind this door piece here. I might put some metal behind this because whoever built this made the door hole too big, so it's kind of doesn't sit in there right. Good repainting. There's one of the dents, and then there's another one down there. But other than that, the door is in pretty good condition. I had to cut a lot of this. As you can see, this in here, I had to cut this so there was no stress on the hinges. So there's a little bit of a gap in here. I'm going to sand that down some more and then paint it. By then a lot of the rest of it will be pretty sealed. It is sealed now from the outside of the door. The main issue with people, not saying people in particular, but places that I've lived in, the doors, when you get roughly about here, they stop closing because of this, and when they do close it, it puts all this pressure on the hinges, and that's what causes the screws that hold the hinges onto the door come loose, or they strip after so many months. But as you can see, I put no force behind this door to close it. Just a little bit, about just to close it. There's no restriction on the hinges, therefore the hinges should never come loose. Maybe over the years, but not anything that's going to happen anytime soon. One thing left is to finish the. They got some light coming in right at the bottom of these, a little bit there, a little bit on this side too, so I'm trying to figure out how to seal them up. I got a few ideas. I'm going to replace the sweep with a new one and extend it over what's actually on the end of the door, because when it opens up, it opens away from the door. So I should be able to go almost all the way over, at least to the gap. Same thing on this side too. I should be able to bring it so it's like over across the gap to almost the frame. Oops, wrong way. My bad. But as you can see, this piece of tongue and groove is glued and screwed. Yeah, that was an accident. I fell through the floor. Whoopee. I'll just be glad when this floor is done. And this floor is very, very, very strong. But that's all for now. Thanks for watching. Bye.